How you all doing out there? Welcome to Clayton Showalter's YouTube channel here. I just wanted to kind of show you this chain on this chainsaw here. The saw is a Stihl o34 AV, and it's quite a few months back on my channel, 10 or 11 months back. I put some crankshaft seals and bearings in it. Anyways, what I wanted to show you, this is the saw that was in my last video that I was doing the video with that Homelite XL123 chainsaw and kind of showing how the chain cut before I sharpened it and after. This chain here is brand new, but what I noticed is wear on the heel. When I looked at my last video, I didn't realize how good a shot I was able to get with my phone. That's all I'm using is my phone as a camera. But you can see the heel kind of worn, and I did not touch this chain here with a file. It is the way that I purchased it from the store, and I believe I bought this chain from Tractor Supply, and it's a 3/8 pitch chain, but you can see the hook in that. It doesn't look, too bad. We'll take you to another one here, and I'll just try to do this slow, and you can see the wear marks on the heels. So I'm trying to figure out where my pointer's at and where I can point to show you. So I think that hook probably be a little bit better. Come on. Got to put my hand behind it because it doesn't want to focus sometimes. But I just thought I'd show you the wear on that. So let's take I'm going to take a 3/16 file because this takes a 1364, and I'm going to see if I can get a shot of me taking my file through it here. Apologize for the noise. There are some dadgum motorcycles passing by here. So here's a 1364, or no, excuse me, 3/16, and I'll just I'm gonna kind of point it down instead of going straight across like this to kind of get that gullet a little bit. And I'm just kind of doing this just to show you. This is what I've learned from Buck and Billy Ray. Sorry, my light keeps turning off there. Buck and Billy Ray on him sharpening chains for power saws. If you want to see a good sharpening video, go check his channel out. So this is what I've been learning from him. So that looks like it's got a pretty decent hook. Now I'm going to come with the 1364 and go straight across. I want to make sure and get the gullet good. And your gullet down there, right where I'm pointing, that be your gullet. You want to get that. That'll help you get a hook in it a little bit quicker. So we'll use this 1364 and take a couple licks on it. There's still a little bit you can kind of see right right here. We'll run the 3/16 back through it here, just straight across, and that'll take that little bit out of there. Then we'll come back with a 1364. Oops, sorry I bumped you. Get a few licks with the 1364. That's got a pretty good hook in it now. And when you're sharpening that, you want to make sure you get your gullet in there. You want to have a nice hook in that. And then your top plate, don't sharpen the top, but you got to make sure that's sharp under there. And then your raker or your depth gauge, your tooth will get smaller as it gets back here. That'll be above your tooth. Well, your tooth is just getting shorter. So you have to take one of these depth gauge deals here, and you set it on there like so, and you can barely see that tip of that depth gauge there, but I was holding it just to show you. Now I'm holding it how it's supposed to sit on there, and you run your flat file across here. If you don't have one of those gauges, you can just take your flat file, and just do a couple licks on it, and then try it in the wood. See what it tells you. Check it out. Don't file it a bunch of times. Sharpen your chain, put it in the wood, and see what it tells you. Maybe you did a good job. Maybe it didn't come out as good as you wanted to there. But experience it for yourself, for your own. But I think that's got a pretty good hook in it. Let's take you to another one. See the hook in that, and then the one I kind of did. So, alright, we're going to pause you guys. We're going to take you outside. I just wanted to show on that tooth and the heels on the chain. We'll bring you back. I want to show you how it cuts. And then we'll sharpen her up, and we'll bring you back. Y'all hang tight. Alright, y'all, we're back here. This is that Stihl o34 AV. And I just showed you on the chain there. I've already started the saw and warmed it up. And if you see me touching right here, that's the cylinder fins of the cylinder. I'm just touching until it kind of starts burning the tips of my finger. You don't have to burn your fingers crispy, just to see if it's warm. That's what I do. So I'm gonna, and you've seen this saw in the last video with that Homelite XL123. That last video was about 2 weeks ago. With that XL123, it's about a 27-minute video. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. And you'll see this saw towards the end. You'll see how it cut compared to that other chain on that saw there. I just sharpened that one tooth. I gotta go through them all on this yet, but I just thought I'd give a test cut here and let y'all see how it cuts with a factory stock chain out of the box. Alright, let's give her a shot. Well, now you've seen how it cut. I think it's cutting pretty slow. I think it could be a lot better. So we'll bring you back. We're gonna go give this thing a little file here. And you've seen how this saw was giving me trouble in the last video. It's got new crankshaft seals, all that stuff. Might have developed an air leak at the intake boot. I didn't replace the intake boot on this, so. But we're just gonna keep running it, see, and we'll probably do pressure vacuum test on it. And probably pull the oil pump off and show you how the oil pump comes off and clean it out. So we'll bring you back. Y'all hang tight. All right, we're back here. I just thought I'd show you filing on this tooth here. This is what size file is this here? Hang on. 3/16. It's just a hair smaller than the 1364. You don't have to do this, but I'm choosing to do it just to kind of get this gullet down in there a little bit more. Then I'll come back with the 1364 and clean it up. And so here's the 1364. And don't let your file roll up and come over that. Don't let it come up over like that. You don't want this top plate to be curled over. You want to watch the file. You'll start seeing some material flake off or curl up there. And I think this file is getting dull, but we'll make the best of it. So I'll try to get you guys the best shot here. And you may see me come up like that. I'm trying not to pull up, but you need to get under that top plate though. So how's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all are doing good. Leave some comments on this video. Let me know what you think of it, please. I'd really appreciate it. I want y'all's feedback on this. I'm learning to file just by watching Buck and Billy Ray. If you ain't seen any of his videos, go check his channel out. So you can see, I think, some material kind of flaking over. That's getting off on my angle. I gotta straighten it back out here. You can see material flaking off there. And if you don't think you're good at hand filing, just practice. We'll get some old chain or something, you know, from a friend or something. If you don't think you can do it, you could do it. Just practice with it. Oh yeah, now this thing doesn't want to focus. Come on. We're just about done with this here. So I think you guys kind of get the idea here. Now this is my strong side because I'm pushing away from me. It's hard to go towards me, but I've learned to kind of try to do that just by watching Buck and Billy Ray. So do it however you need to do it to sharpen your chain. Experience it. Try it. It ain't gonna hurt you, and it'll be good for you, you know. It'll help you out. It'll make you feel good. Trust me. And you don't really need any of those jigs to file. I use one every now and again, but not for Not for custom hand filing, you know. You just don't need that. I mean, if that's what you want to use, by all means, go ahead and use something like that. Practice with one of them hand jigs, because that'll put you in a memory. You do that for a while, then when you do it by hand, you're good. But I'd just soon start off by hand. That's got a pretty good hook. So, alright, we'll bring you back here when we're making a test cut. Y'all hang tight. Alright, I just wanted to show you the chain now after sharpening. Can y'all see the hook in that? Sorry, the lighting out here today is not the greatest, so I hope you can see the hooks in the chain. That one could be a little bit better. So, I just want to show you this. That one looks pretty good. So, alright, let's get set up here. And, alright, here we go. We're gonna test that out there. And let's see how it goes. And that is still pretty fresh. That was that mulberry stump I cut down a few months back, probably 4 months back or so. And, so it's still green, but you seen how this saw cut that just a little bit ago? I want to see how it cuts it now with that chain sharpened up. You know, that was before it was the way from the factory. So let's give her a shot. Y'all hang tight. Well, I think sharpen that up there cut a whole lot better. So, and I think there's something goofy going on with the saw here still, but it does cut. Y'all tell me what you think out there. I really hope you enjoy this video here. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. If I can help somebody out, that'd make me happy. So, and please watch my videos there. I'd greatly appreciate that. Sorry, I can't talk today for some darn reason. I don't know. But nope, that's this Stihl o34 AV electronic quick stop. So we'll have another video on it, and we're gonna have some other saws coming up and many other things. So if y'all want to see something, please leave it in the comments, or If there's anything else you want to see of or follow-ups, please let me know. I want your all's feedback. I need that. That's the only way this channel is going to grow, is because you, the subscribers out there, helping me. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I don't know, this kind of small engine stuff, mechanic work, welding, building stuff, that's fun for me. I enjoy doing that. And if I can pass any tips to you guys out there or any advice, hey, that'd tickle me to death. You know, if you guys learned something, let me know you learned something. Leave it in the comments. So, remember, let's all be kind to one another out there, and let's all be positive and help each other out if we can. And remember, let's love one another. So, y'all take care out there. Thanks for watching.